Up on the show, we got another old friend. We're going to go across the river into Cumberland County, Pennsylvania,
That's southern Cumberland County.
southern Cumberland County. It's a big county. They have it divided between north and south, I
Right.
guess.
Hi, Rocky.
Yeah, Mr. Tom Cook on the mandolin. I'm good. How
Right.
are you doing?
We're good. We're joined here on organic percussion. And I say organic percussion, I mean peas and beans in a jar by Madeline Fox, known to her friends as Mandy Lynn. Like
Well,
me,
hello.
she doesn't like the camera, so I'm not sure you're going to see too much of her, but you'll hear her.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
welcome.
Yes, nice. I want to thank Catherine and JD and everybody who took all the time with me. You know, we're new with this computer business, so this was a bit
Yeah.
of a stretch.
Well,
Yeah,
I think we got it working.
we
We can
did.
hear you. That's half the battle.
I got a whole pile of quarters here to keep putting in the slot.
Oh, wow. All right. So what do you got for us tonight, Tom?
Got a few tunes, and we're going to start with one by Memphis Minnie, who
Oh,
was really an amazing person. She had a successful career for 30 years at a time when a lot of the black jazz musicians moved to Europe because they couldn't handle the discrimination and the hostility that they faced. She was female, black, and a blues artist, and was pretty successful on her own terms, recorded over 200 songs. Apparently, she had great facility with a knife, a gun, or a fountain pen, which are pretty good skills.
yeah.
So we're going to start out with one of hers. It's called Nothing and Ramblin'. I was born in Louisiana, raised in Algiers. Every time I get away from here, there's nothing there in rambling, either rambling. Well, I believe I'm married, gonna settle down. When I left home, I went to Tennessee. The people all there said, stay with me. Nothing there to ramble, either settle down. I believe I'm married, gonna settle down. I was walking down the alley just to see what I could see. The policeman told me it was vagrancy. Nothing here a rambling, either settle down. I believe I'm married, gonna settle down. The people on the highway is walking and crying. Some is laughing, but some is dying. Nothing left to ramble, either settle down. I believe I'm married, gonna settle down. You may go to Hollywood trying to get in the silk screen. I'd rather stay here and eat my rice and beans. Another here for rambling, either settle down. I believe I'm married, gonna settle down. I was born in Louisiana, raised in Algiers. Everywhere I went, people stay on here. There's nothing left to ramble, either settle down. I believe I'm married, gonna settle down. I believe I'm married, gonna settle down. Memphis
All
Minnie.
right. Memphis Minnie. Nice.
You know, mandolin is Italian for out of tune, but we're not going to worry about it too much.
I
Here's
I
one
can hear
that's
your rhythm section in the back there.
Yeah, I know. We're a duo here today. We have a Rocky. Did I tell you ever we have a recording coming out?
No.
Yeah, here it is. It's an 8-track tape, and the problem is you have to have a '72 Plymouth Fury station wagon to play it.
Yeah.
So we'll give this away to somebody out there with a 1972 Plymouth Fury station wagon. I don't think it's going to be a bestseller, but it is a collector's item.
It's a rare item.
It's a rare item. That's right. Now here's one from a long time ago. You know, in music, one of the things I've found out is that everybody's listening to everybody else. They may not admit it, but they are. And every musician's been influenced by every other musician. And this song was first made a hit in 1929 by Nestle's Hawaiians, who there was a big Hawaiian music craze which swept the country in the 20s and the early 30s. And that all filtered down to blues music. There was a band called Three Cats and a Fiddle who played tiples. And tiple is a small Spanish ukulele guitar and a fiddle. And they took some of that same instrumentation. But this song has been done by every band I've ever been in. And it's a great song of cheerful revenge. So we're going to try it, see how we do. It's called Just Because. Well, just because you think you're so pretty, just because you think you're so hot, just because you think you got something that nobody else ever got. Well, baby, you spent all my money. You laughed and called me on Santa Claus. I'm telling you, honey, I'm through with you because, just because. Well, there'll come a time you'll be lonesome. There'll come a time you'll be old Santa Claus won't be near you. But you pay all the bills for you. Well, baby, you spent all my money. You laughed and called me old Santa Claus. I'm telling you, honey, I'm through with you because, just because. Well, just because you think you're so pretty, just because you think you're so hot, just because you think you got something that no other gal has got. Well, baby, you spent all my money. You laughed and called me old Santa Claus. 'Cause I'm telling you, honey, I'm through with you because, just because. Well, I'm telling you, honey, I'm through with you because, just because. Just because.
Yeah.
Man, that's been done by everybody. You know, a lot of these blues guys, you think about them as only playing one really style of music, but really they could play everything because they were playing on street corners for money. And if somebody had money and wanted to hear a song, by golly, you'd play it. So what ended up on record was maybe one style of what was called a race record. But those guys and gals, they could really play anything. And they probably played that. Here's one by Jimmy C. Newman, the Cajun cowboy from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, who was on the Grand Ole Opry, sort of a country blues, rockabilly type of guy. It's called Cry, Cry, Darling. Ride, darling, that's what I'll do. You should leave me with the blues. Ride, darling, that's what I'll do. You're the one that's in my heart. You know how much I would miss you if we should ever part. Ride, darling, that's what I'll do. You're the one that's in my heart. Ride, darling, when shadows creep, you know I'll weep all night, I know. Ride, darling, that's what I'll do, 'cause you're the one that's in my heart. You know, for me, there's no moonlight if we should ever part. Ride, darling, that's what I'll do. You're the one that's in my heart. That's what I'll do. You're the one that's in my heart. Cry, cry, darling. We just had a question. Where are you hiding Mandy Lynn? She's over here, stage left, your right, and will make another appearance before the night is over. You want to say hi to your fans, Mandy?
Sure. Hi, everybody. Thanks for turning out tonight. Hi there.
We have a prize contest going. If you can guess how many organic beans there are in the maraca on the left, we might just give you an 8-track tape. Just write all your entries down the back of a $20 bill and send them to Hank. We'll be set. The counting will begin. That time.
Very cool song. Where's that from? I've not heard that before.
That's
Warren Zevon.
there are a lot of songs that sound like that. It's Warren Zevon,
Oh, okay.
and it's real close to "In a Cold Sweat" by James Brown, and minus the dancing. But I was trying to do both the horn line and the guitar line at the same time, but I had to go to the doctor for some medication because it was actually more difficult than it looked. Hey, how about a Miles Davis one right now? We've only got one record back home, but there are a lot of cuts on it. Here's one that we do with the Harrisburg Mandolin Ensemble. Speaking of which, we got a gig coming up Saturday the 13th at 1 o'clock. The Harrisburg Mandolin Ensemble. All the mandolins in the area in one socially distanced but contained area. We're going to be playing at the Martin Library in York, but it's virtual. And that's going to be from susquehannafolk.org. So do turn in if you could, tune in. 2:13, here's a song that I learned from my buddy Henry Koreski, who would be a really good guy to have on the show. He plays all kinds of stuff. It's called All Blues. All Blues.
Wow, really nice.
You have to imagine that there's John Coltrane, Cannonball Adderley, Bill Evans, Paul Chambers in the background. So those of you along at home, you have to go, It's hard to do on solo mandolin, you know.
Yeah, that's amazing. Miles Davis, huh?
Well, back in 1969, I spent a couple days with, I think, one of the greatest singer-songwriters that our country's ever produced, named Reverend Gary Davis.
Oh, yeah.
Who was about the age then that I am now, but I drink a lot more Geritol than he did. And he's a spry and pretty frisky gentleman, and a tremendous, tremendous guitar player and singer and entertainer, and really somebody we should be listening to a lot. That big old Gibson J200 that he had. But here's a song of his that people know. It was done by a lot of people, including the Grateful Dead. And it's a really great song. It's called Death Don't Have No Mercy. Kind of topical for right now. Death don't have no mercy in this life. Death don't have no mercy in this land. He come to your house, he won't stay long. You look into your bed, your father will be gone. Death don't have no mercy in this life. Mother and sisters cry in this life. Mother and sisters cry in this land. Your mother and your sisters cry because their family and friends are dying. Death don't have no mercy in this life. Death don't have no mercy in this life. Death don't have no mercy in this land. You come to your house, you won't stay long. You look into the bed, your mother will be gone. Death don't have no mercy in this land. Death don't have no mercy in this land. Oh man,
Yeah.
I have a great story about the Reverend Gary Davis, but Madeline Fox suggested that this would not be the time to tell it. So maybe another time we'll tell you my Reverend Gary Davis story. Boy, the old clock in the wall's ticking right along here.
Yep.
We have another 6 songs on our 8-track. We haven't had time to do yet. You want to hear a fast one or a slow one?
Hey, it's your call. I'd like to know a little bit more about some of the band. You play with the mandolin ensemble, but you also play with the spiritual messengers.
Yes,
as well,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir. A contemporary gospel R&B band, gospel band from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. They've been together for 35 years.
Wow.
And we're going to be opening for a fabulous band called the Campbell Brothers. I don't know if you saw the Arhoolie Records special, 50 years of Arhoolie Records on PBS. It's worth watching. Really great people. They were on there, the Campbell Brothers, and they're a Sacred Steel gospel praise band from New York. We're opening for them. It's all day on the 27th of February, also through the auspices of the Susquehanna folk music people. And we've already recorded our section, and we're really excited about that. And I'm also playing with a really good bluegrass band called Bluestone. So yeah, we're staying busy.
I guess you are.
Beats
A
working.
lot busier than the rest of us.
Beats working. Yeah. Well, you know, mandolin players, it's a little bit like when my mother took her dog to the dog show to win Best of Breed because it was the only one there. You know, I mean, how many mandolin players do you know, right?
Not too many.
Not too many, right.
When my buddy Lester needed one, I called on you. You did a great job for us, too.
Oh, that was a rough day that day.
Yeah, you were not feeling well.
I was not feeling well.
Yeah. You did great, though.
A great guy, Lester Hirsch. Yeah, that's a nice record. What a great voice that guy's got.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, so we're busy, and boy, it's really fun to be here. And we want to thank the Central Pennsylvania Blues folks for hosting the Messengers at your Christmas gala. That was really
special.
great.
Yeah.
That was really great. You got to see the guys in all their finery, including the Santa hats.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Cool.
Man, we'd love to play for you again. That was wonderful. It's
All
great
right.
to be here tonight. I got time for one more, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. We have a request from Madeline for one called "Hard Times," and this song was written in 1854 by Stephen Foster, and he was one of the first singer-songwriters, first people to really try and make a living at writing music. And he performed what's called parlor music, which was the polite face of minstrelsy, which is one of the truly horrible, disgraceful things that's happened in this country. Subjugating people and making fun of their music and their culture is not nice in my book. We continue to do it with sporting teams or whatever. But the sort of the polite side of minstrelsy was what's called parlor music. And it was sheet music and people played it on a piano. And Stephen Foster wrote sentimental songs about the South, although he never went to the South. He never went south of the Mason-Dixon line. He spent his life in Pittsburgh and died at 28, like a lot of other famous musicians, like Janis Joplin and Hank Williams and Sam Cooke, died at 28, drunk and alone in Brooklyn, New York. So there's a story for you, huh? But anyway, he wrote this song, and it's a beautiful song. It's called "Hard Times Come Again No More." We're going to thank you. And we're going to go out with this song. Maybe we'll come back again sometime.
You got it.
Let us pause in life's pleasure and count its many tears while we hold such sorrow with the poor. There's a song that will linger around our evening door. Oh, hard times come again no more. There's a song, a sigh of the way. Hard times come again no more. Many times you have lingered all round my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. While we seek mirth and beauty, the music light and gay, there are fair forms weeping at our door. Though their voices may be silent, their pleading looks will say, oh, hard times come again no more. There's a song, a sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. There's a song, a sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Thank you all.